Harry would. Prince Harry is taking a movie masterclass after the Netflix deal with Meghan Markle and wants to be the next Ron Howard. The Duke of Sussex is said to have signed up for a web-based production course as he aims to conquer Hollywood after scoring a £112 million deal with Netflix. So that's $150 million. You notice how the numbers keep changing? It was $150 million. It was $250 million. It's $200 million. It's $100 million. It keeps changing. Why? Because it's going to depend on what they produce. Okay, the money is going to come based on what they produce and how much it sells and how much people like it. This is a really good move by Harry. I'm wondering how much Harry is feeling the pressure, okay, to perform, because Harry needs training on this. He has no experience. I mean, he's not an actor. He's not going to be able to act in Hollywood. He has a fine voice, but he's not an actor, so he can't do voiceover work. Okay, so all of the acting roles are out for him. All he can do in Hollywood that is pure Hollywood is producing. Maybe he can do directing. So he's studying on this. This is a good choice for him, and I'm really wondering how much he's feeling the pressure here. I actually see him in rehab again. I think he's feeling a lot of pressure. The other thing we want to look at is Prince William is apparently livid about Harry and Meghan's Netflix deal. Reporter Katie Nicholl previously told Entertainment Tonight that Meghan and Harry have no plans to make royal content. Really? What is Finding Freedom? The book Finding Freedom. That is pure royal content. We have Meghan writing a journal from the beginning. We have her writing this book from the beginning. Okay, I did cards on this. And Meghan wrote Finding Freedom. And then she gave it to Scobie. Here, clean it up. Scobie wasn't enough. So they got Carolyn Durand. Okay, and there's a big conflict. There's conflicts between Durand and Scobie, probably about artistic differences and the fact that basically Meghan wrote it and it's verbatim out of Meghan's mouth. Finding Freedom is a perfect example of how Meghan writes, of her narrative voice. How's it going over? It's going over like a lead balloon. Okay, Meghan is unable to separate her feelings from what's really going on. She completely lacks objectivity, and that's overwhelmingly what's happening with Finding Freedom. Is people read it and they say, well, this is just Meghan's spin on everything, and it completely lacks objectivity. The other thing that they're really worried about, okay, at the time, royal reporter Katie Nicholl told Entertainment Tonight that while the royal family is apparently upset, they don't have much to worry about as Harry and Meghan aren't interested in taking anyone down. Reminder, Meghan and Harry will produce documentaries, docuseries, feature films, scripted shows, and children's programming under this deal. There are some members of the royal family who are concerned that the couple is going to cash in on their royal connections. Of course they are. That's all they do. They might be under pressure from Netflix to stray into upper territory, but sources close to the couple tell me that they're very adamant that anything and everything that they do is very much going to be in a respectful tone to the Queen, the monarchy, and very much on their missions. Is Finding Freedom respectful to the Queen? Is it respectful to Charles? Is it respectful to Will and Kate? William was very much attacked. Kate was very much attacked. Charles was attacked. The Queen was attacked. They've already done this. The best predictor of future behavior is previous actions. We already know what Meghan is all about, and because of what she's already done. Okay, and she even throws Harry under the bus. No one is safe. No one is safe. Okay, and when a separation or divorce happens, Meghan is going to let loose, and she's going to completely let loose, and the bombs are going to fly. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. We have Harry and Opie, and I think one of the big attractions of comparing Harry to Ron Howard is that they both have red hair. I don't think this is a very flattering picture of Ron Howard. I mean, Ron Howard was in the movies for a long time. He is a handsome dude. I don't think he looks like a handsome dude here. He was, he had a very long and illustrious movie career, starting when he was a very small child and extending well into his adulthood. So is Harry feeling the pressure? How much pressure is Harry feeling to perform on this Netflix deal? Because I suspect he's really feeling the pressure. So much so that in a very recent reading, I felt that he's back in rehab. He's just falling off the water wagon. He's falling off the wagon again. And that's a lot of pressure. And people self-medicate because they're just things that they feel overwhelmed by and don't want to face. So is Harry feeling the pressure here? See, how bad is Harry feeling the pressure? Player, very public acting role, public role, straight razor, sudden decision, water into wine, 9, okay, 5 spades. So he's feeling a bit of pressure, 5 spades roadblock to, be this public figure. Suddenly he's this very public figure and he has to transform himself. So it's kind of a big problem. He's feeling very emotional about it. These are both drinking cards as well. 8s are everything. We have 2 8s. He's very emotional about the finances and the money and everything. So now he's just plunged into this whole new world that he's unfamiliar with, which I don't see working out for him. I mean, that's Meghan's world. And Meghan chose to leave that world to become a royal, and then she went right back to it. So would we expect Meghan to have some adjustments, really be challenged by being a duchess and fulfilling that role? Of course. I would say that that's the most difficult thing she would ever have been challenged with. And she failed miserably and went right back to being Meghan, okay, with no changes whatsoever. So, well, with some changes. I mean, she's much more the woke duchess. She's very, very woke. Whereas before, no one had any idea that she had any African origin blood. No one. And people thought, and she specifically told people she was like Latino or something like that, or from Europe, Portuguese or something. She made up something about how she was, I don't know, Greek or something, but she didn't admit to any African heritage. What do we have here? So we have home, fence sitter, and high tower. So 13, 18. So reacting to the people around and the business. So he's schmoozing. People are telling him that he should do this. He is feeling quite a bit of pressure. He's very emotional about it, not rational about it, and these can both be drinking cards. So, but he's talking to other people, and they're saying, "Hey, this is what you need to do to prepare." So that's good. He's using resources. He's feeling a little bit of pressure, but not too much. He's feeling a little bit of pressure. So we have William and Harry. William is livid about the Netflix deal. This is why. Well, this is obvious because Harry's going to cash in on Diana some more. He's using their mother to make money. Okay, and the other thing is exposing palace secrets. I mean, just look at this. I don't see how Harry and Meghan having this Netflix deal I don't see any positives for the royal family. There are only potential negatives for the royal family. Oh, and the same people, they are working on the Netflix deal with the people who produce The Crown, which is not necessarily the most flattering view of the royals. Okay, so it's already skewed in the direction of they're going to embarrass the royals, and they're going to give away their secrets. And the question is when and how much. I think it's coming very soon, and I think it's going to be a lot. So let's look at Harry and William. Is William livid about this Netflix deal? What are his feelings and their relationship? Harry William. William over here, Rose's sweet appearance, three blackbirds talking very sweetly, and about everybody. 12, three spades, 3-3-3, building conflict. Right now everything is fine. He's not popping off and screaming or anything. Everything is fine, but there's definitely some conflict here. 14, 4 diamonds. 10 diamonds and 4 diamonds are the best money cards. And butterfly, and this is the royal family card. So Harry is just, this is how he's going to make money. This is a great way to make money. This is a great way to make money. So for Harry, Harry's telling them what they want to hear. Harry and Meghan are like, no, we're not going to make anything about the royals. No, we're always going to honor the queen. You don't have to worry. Up here we have the angel, we have the cross, we have the Jacob's ladder, 12 and 11, 23. We're going to honor the family, and we're going to be angels. So that's what they're telling them, and so they're not reacting like, something bad has happened. They're going to wait until they do something that they don't like, and then they're going to react. Up here we have 4 ace of spades. Heart is working in the best interest, constantly working in the best interest, or conflict against the best interests. Yeah. So underneath, all of the conflict is underneath. None of the conflict is yet on the surface. Harry and Meghan are going to tell the royals whatever they want to hear. You don't have to worry. Nothing to see here. Don't be concerned. We're going to take care of you. You can count on us. And ignore that book, Finding Freedom, because we didn't write it, and Omid Scobie didn't interview Meghan, and Meghan didn't literally write that book and just hand it over to Omid Scobie and give him credit for it, because that's just convenient to kill with a borrowed sword. So does Meghan intend to harm the royal? Does she have this in the back of her mind, I'm going to get those royals? Because I think she does. I mean, it's demonstrated. It's demonstrated. So let's, is Meghan planning? I mean, she's playing the good girl right now, but she's intends to hurt the royal, doesn't she? The royals. There's the devil. Oh dear, I didn't do it in front of you. Sorry about that. Okay, so does she intend? Well, we have the devil here. There's the devil. It's underneath. This is long term. This is movies and electronic communication. 19, 21, 6 hearts. So breaking with the long-term relationships over the long term. Break over the long term. Yeah, it's a long-term plan, but yeah, definitely. And it's even on the surface. And it's in the past. She's violated the relationship in the past with Finding Freedom, with writing all these journals, with jewels. Diana's jewels went missing. Money went missing. She's already done this. Okay, so it's right on the surface, and it's even in the past. So if she's not going to do things to harm the royal family selfishly, then she's going to have to even change what she's already done. Okay, turning over a new leaf. Oh, I'm not going to do that anymore. But it's already in the past. So it's right on the surface with Meghan. What's underneath? The devil. Pure selfishness. Lovers, 2 hearts, a close relationship, big change in the close relationship.
very angry and vengeful and will do anything. Six spades and Mother Earth. The bad situational relationship. Let's see, 16, 18, 29. Eight hearts, water into wine. About everything, transforming everything, and lying. Eight hearts is a great lying card, water into wine. The devil is the worst lying card. Eight hearts is reshaping reality, lying about things, transforming things into what they're not. So I would say 100%. I mean, the devil is the theme of what's going on underneath. So 100%. Megan is always holding that card. She's got her finger on the nuclear codes and the button. She's got her finger on the button at all times. Oh, I'm sorry, what did you say to me? She's got her finger on the button. So definitely Megan has every intention of, making herself look better by making the royals look worse. And Harry as well. A lot of people are saying Harry's getting thrown under the bus by finding freedom. Of course he is. No one is safe from Meghan. And even Archie is going to be used this way. And I'm surprised he's not being used this way yet. But it has to benefit Meghan. If you're going to defame your own child, people are going to frown about that and say, well, Archie didn't say that because he's won. Okay, and he's not speaking yet. So, maybe that's suspect if Meghan, accuses Archie of something at this point. So is Netflix applying pressure for Harry and Meghan to create documentaries exposing the palace secrets? They're like, in these brainstorming meetings, well, you can do this and you can do that. We can make a movie about the Obamas and then Oprah and your charitable events. But what I think people would be really interested in is something really close to home about the royals and the royal family and your time in the royal family. Besides that Diana stuff. Okay, so is Netflix applying pressure to create these documentaries exposing the inner secrets of the palace? No could be no. Oh, there's secrets. Oh, dear. That's interesting. All right, so do we have Netflix wanting to expose the secrets? Here's the secrets. Here's exposing the secrets. Here's a systematic attack, systematically. 29, 8 hearts, water into wine. So not yet, but definitely they have a whole plan about this to expose everything. Okay, so definitely. They're kind of keeping it under wraps. This looks to me like Netflix is, just not mentioning this, but obviously this is where we're going because this is Harry and Meghan. Okay, and they know all kinds of stuff about the royal family, and the public is just going to lap up the secrets, and everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Fergie knew this when she left. Of course, she's going to do some tell-all interviews and write tell-all. Even Diana went and did an interview with Martin Bashir, and boy, was the royal family upset about that. So of course, you got to be Dumbo not to realize that that's where this is going. Okay, and that's the genesis of that article that William would be upset about it. What's underneath? This is the long-term future. This is devastating to the king and the crown and the royal family. Just devastating. In the future, they're going to do things that are just, expose things. Ace of Diamonds, Sun, exposes everything. So they're going to make decisions to expose everything in the future, okay, and it's really going to hurt the crown. That's what this says. So Netflix is playing their cards. Everybody's playing their cards. Harry and Meghan are like, we're angels. Okay, we're not going to do anything. And, this is just to make money. And William's like, yeah, okay. But he knows there's a conflict, and it's building. 333. It's building. This conflict is building over time. And here's the scourge again. This adds scourge, 12, 3 spades. And this goes against their best interest. So yeah, so everybody's playing their cards. Harry's playing his cards. I'm gonna watch out for you, and you kind of can see what's coming, but it doesn't have to turn out that way. If they split, if they divorce, Harry's going to be out, and that really changes things. Meghan speaking on her own without Harry has a whole lot less power, because we've already heard Meghan's voice, and that voice is finding freedom. And a lot of people, it's getting a lot of one-star reviews, because people are like, yeah, you're just not objective, Meghan. This is your side, and you're even going to make up events. Okay, so everybody's playing their hand. Everybody's playing their hand, but this is where it's going. This is where it's going. If all things remain as they are, Harry and Meghan are together, this is definitely where it's going. I think they're going to separate because this relationship is not good for Harry. Let's review a little bit. Is Harry feeling the pressure of this? Well, he's talking with other people, and other people are like, hey, take these Ron Howard courses, take movie making courses. You need this. And they gave him like a whole plan. So he's feeling a little bit of pressure, but he has people advising him, which is good. That's really good. I need the people like that advising me. So is William livid? No, everything is cool and copacetic until they actually do the deed, until they actually start throwing stones at the royals. Does Meghan intend to harm the royals? You bet. This is what Meghan does. She throws stones at everybody. She lives in a glass house, and she's always throwing stones at everybody. And it can't be worse. It's the devil. The devil is the theme of what's going on underneath, and she's got the goods because she had the close relationship and she lived in the palace. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, and Netflix is definitely applying. This is what Netflix wants out of them. Okay. And so what I would anticipate with this is Harry and Meghan are going to put out a few things, and they're going to be okay, and then they're going to put out a Diana thing, and it's going to explode. And they're going to make huge money on the Diana thing, and Netflix is going to be like, well, obviously you want to do more stuff like this Diana stuff. How about the inner workings of the palace? Because boy, oh boy, there's the big money right there. That's really going to get the viewers, and that's going to explode. You're here to make money, Harry and Meghan, and that's where the money is. That's what's going to happen. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who bought me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.